an intriguing matchup. One side firmly established inside the top 25, the other on the outside, receiving votes, but looking to muscle into the rankings with a victory today. The Terrapins will kick this away to get us going. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So Ohio State's offense comes on the field first today. And Kirk, we check out tape on this offense. Your eye just goes to these highlight reel catches that this elite wide receiver makes again and again.
And you know, one thing that stands out to me is not only does he get these chances to make plays, but the defenses, they do their homework. And what they typically will do is put a couple defenders on him. And when they do that, that's when it opens up other aspects of its offense that they're going to have to be able to take advantage of today. They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Pressure is coming. Not able to connect. Incomplete. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Early adversity here. They face a third down in the opening possession. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Breaks free. He escapes one man, but he'll be swallowed up in the play and taken down.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, it's a blown opportunity here for this defense. They get the offense all the way to fourth down and long. They got to get pressure. They got to get this offense off the field, make them pay for this aggressive decision to go for it, and instead, they give up a first down. This could cost them.
They'll run it from the gun. Picks up the first, looking for more. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Peoples. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the back now goes in motion. Completion down at the 1-yard line.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This is why this offense is one of the more dangerous offenses in the country. The quarterback and his legs. It's one thing to try to stop him throwing the football, but you better keep eyes on him because you can see not only can he get out into the open, he has got serious speed to take it to the house.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lee. tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. So the Maryland Terrapins offense comes out for their first possession today. We got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
Off the play fake on first down. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
Wow, what a rough way to start this football game for these guys. Already kind of in a hole inside their own 20. And their first play, they give up a sack, and now they're going in the wrong direction, getting a little closer to their own goal line.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. To throw, it's Washington.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. When you look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
Here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Webb. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. And the Terrapins will bring their punt team onto the field. That's just the first punt for this offense tonight. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again.
Let's go. Right. Single.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, Buckeyes. He broke away and he couldn't catch it.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now the all-important extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Maryland offense is back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Looking to throw. It's Washington. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but that's a solid game. play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Important second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Lee. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. The Terrapins come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Looking for the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Lee. Touchdown, Maryland. This quarterback on fire today.
Chris, is a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
To make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Moves out of the pocket. They'll try a pass here. He's got it in the open. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Catch man down near the 10, and he's still going. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Lee. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Or hand it off. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. Finally goes out of bounds, but a big play by this offense on the final play of the first quarter. Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Back to pass. It's Lagway. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback heading right, trying to create on the move. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Man, I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's 2 straight incompletions. You'd hate for this offense to squander such really good field position. Let's see what they dial up here on 3rd down.
Now it's 3rd down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. Throwing for his running back. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Buckeyes looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, will try to run it in. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result...
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Point after, up and good. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Maryland offense is back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. And the Terrapins come to the line in the hurry-up.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted.
Now the pass rush gets home.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
Deflected, and the defense forcing the incompletion brings up 4th down. The Terrapins will line up to kick it away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. No fair catch, looking to make a return here. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? On 1st down, it's play action. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be 1st down.
Chris, I cannot believe we're still in the first half. This guy's already got a couple touchdowns. Now he's adding to his receiver total here by picking up another 1st down and more yards.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential.
Oh, and he fumbles. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. back. In motion now. Breaks free. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Man, this defensive coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They'll run it here. It's the running back with the ball. Nowhere to run up the middle. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Dropping back, it's Washington. Running out of time in the pocket. Can't find anybody on third down, throws it away, and now fourth down coming up. And the Terrapins will bring their punt team onto the field. And it's taken at the 25. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field.
Let's go. Right. Single. Here we go.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a receiver wide open here. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's looking to scramble. In the clear at the 25.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
First down. Looking to throw the football. And the ball is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Man, this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend, and it's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
Can't get out past the 2, but at least they stay out of the end zone.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They don't pick up much. They do avoid the safety, but no breathing room. So 2 runs produce nothing, and now it's 3rd and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. It's a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
He'll field the punt. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Going for a big play downfield. Makes the catch. Can he get in? All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Maryland offense is back out on the field now. Remember, the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Getting set. Here's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The Terrapins come to the line in the hurry-up. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Defense is coming after him. Going to try to use his legs here. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. A deep shot to the right. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. And the Terrapins bring their punt team onto the field. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. This will be fair caught way back at the 5-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. That quarterback's mistake will place the ball even closer to their own end zone.
Let's go. Right. Single, single.
Back to pass. It's Lagway. He'll take a deep shot here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
With the catch, it's Porter. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Took contact on the throw. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Finds an open target on the left side. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. On the run, going to heave it downfield. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Caught behind the line. It's Smith. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. And the offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. To the air. It's Lagway. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Touchdown, Ohio State. Still no answer for the passing game.
Of course, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. It's a quarterback keeper. Moves the ball up to the 30. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Second down, they're going to throw it. He's running out of time here. He's going to pull it down and run. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half.
The tight end goes in motion before the snap. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Strong defense, they stop him right near the... Mitch.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
That's caught. It's Lee. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Back to throw. It's Vasco. A deep shot to the left side. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Inside the 40. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now, defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
So the offense... Timeout here. That's their first of the half. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
On the double.
He's looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
The short completion of the tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
On the set.
Buckeyes hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal.
Come on, set. Rolling.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. fielded in the end zone. It's Lee. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Maryland offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Back to throw. It's Vasco. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Ball carrier tackled there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense with a 29. They're going to run it. Matt gets the carry. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Terrapins pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. The shotgun handoff here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, how about that? Another call and another bad result for this offense. Kind of a microcosm of how this entire football game has gone. They're just trying to bleed that clock and get out of here. Nothing working at all.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Terrapins.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. 2nd touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, there you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down. And the Terrapins will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. And here's the return. When he's got some space here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42.
42, Spike.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Okay, ready? Black 24. Black 24. In blue.
Dropping back, it's Szn. The pass rush closing in. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And they've got him on the blitz.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. One quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far.
Okay.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play.
Clear.
And he'll set up to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. Great. Look at that. He's still going. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a 1st down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. It's 2nd down after that completion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Scott. Touchdown, Maryland. Strong game by this quarterback.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Breaking tackles.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
But the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Maryland offense is back out on the field now.
325.
Looking downfield, it's Vasco. Dumps it down to the back. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this. You can catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay with him in man coverage. Very tough to do.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Caught near the sticks. It's Lee. The Terrapins pick up enough to get a first down there.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And now the handoff. Running with purpose. The game moves the ball to the 34.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Using his legs, it's Williams. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
QB decides to keep it here. Breaking free at midfield. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Terrapins moving quickly down the field here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath,
breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Terrapins. Still no answer for this offense.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Scanning the field, it's Szn. Pressure is coming. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Caught near the sticks. It's Thurman. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Grinding away on the ground. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
The Buckeyes looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Fresh set of downs, 1st and goal. Same tailback, another carry. And now the defense able to bring him down. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. It's a quick grab. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Just a great play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a formed tackle while driving the offensive player back in the process.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Rollers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. Play action here on 1st down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're
looking deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down now. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. The Terrapins will send their punt team onto the field. And that sets up a return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Great performance by this home team. There's going to be a serious party around here tonight. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, this one ended up being a blowout, but they get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming.